सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Chapter 2, Shloka number 8. न हि प्रपश्यामि ममापनुद्यात् यच्छोकमुच्छोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम् अवाप्य भूमावसपत्नमृद्धम् राज्यं शूराणामपि चाधिपत्यम् Arjuna asked the Lord Krishna to teach what is Shreyas. In the 7th shloka, Arjuna expressed his mental status, that is Karpanya dosha upahata swabhavaha. Oh Krishna, my swabhava, my nature is enveloped by or covered by Karpanyam. Kripanasya bhavaha Karpanyam, abstract noun, bhava vitpatti we call it. Ajitendriyaha ityartha. Kripanaha means Ajitendriyaha, the one who cannot control his senses. In English we can translate it as one who cannot bear the least loss of his possession. Kripanaha is one who cannot bear the least loss of his possession. That is called Kripana Swabhava. In English, they give another meaning, miserliness. Miserliness. Miserliness means the person never use his or her money. And taking the money from others. Because this money I may need in future. Let me keep this, not to give to anyone. So go on taking help from others, lifelong until death, never use his own money. Such a type of mind is called miserliness. They don't want to lose their possession. So here, Arjuna don't want to lose his kith and kin, near and dear people. So that is called Kripana Swabhavam here. Therefore I am asking you, Tvam Prichami. So there is a long gap, 1 month, therefore I am just giving the brief where we are. No? Kuncham. Tvam Prichami Yat Shreyas Nishchitam Bruhi. I am asking you, what is Shreyas for me? What is good for me? There are two things in the world, no? Preyas and Shreyas. Preyas means yoga kshema. Material benefits, preyas means. Preyas means yoga kshema. What is yoga kshema? Yoga means apraptasya praptam, getting the objects which we do not have, acquisition of the objects. That is called yoga, acquisition. Kshema means praptasya rakshanam. After getting, I have to protect them. That is called kshema. Yoga and kshema. Apraptasya praptam yogaha, praptasya rakshanam kshemam. So yoga kshemam, whoever always worry about that, they are all working for preyas anartham. Shreyas means there are two types of shreyas. Shreyas means good. Ordinary type of good and absolute. This word is very important. Shreyas word is very, very important. In Kathopanishad, the whole Kathopanishad based on this mantra. Shreyascha preyascha manushya tau samparitya vivinakti dhiraha. So, Shreyas means anything good for us. In that ordinary and absolute. What is ordinary good for us generally? Nalladhu Shreyas ani solram illaya. Suppose if we take a medicine, you get cure, our illness will go away. So that medicine is, taking the medicine is Shreyas. Why? It removes my illness. So that medicine helping me, so it is Shreyas. But that medicine for all people all the time, even the same person, it is not helpful. So you cannot call it as absolute Shreyas. Puriyarada? Nalla puriyarada. So you cannot call it as in that medicine which gives absolute Shreyas for me. Because Desha, Kala, Nimittam. Desha means in one place only it is useful. In only particular time, particular situation only it is useful. All the time I cannot take that medicine. No. Same medicine may be poison for some time. No. Some other time. So can you call it as absolute Shreyas, that medicine? So therefore that is ordinary Shreyas. Then what is absolute Shreyas? Absolute Shreyas is that at all places, at all times, for all people, it is good. Desha, Kala, Nimitta. There is no limitation. That is what, only one thing, moksha. Anywhere, at any time, for everyone. What is absolutely good, na? Moksha. Even for Duryodhana also. Even for Karna also. What is good? Moksha is good. So that is called absolute Shreyas. Absolute Shreyas is that which is good for all people, all the time, and all situations. Puriyarado? Adida artham. So Shreyas here, Arjuna asking that absolute Shreyas. Arjuna heard apatata jnanam is there. He heard from somebody, there is some knowledge that which frees me from all the limitations. So that Shreyas is having, asking. Yat Shreyaha me bruhi. Please impart that knowledge which gives me absolute freedom. Shreyas. Why? Aham te sishyaha. Aham tava sishyaha. I am your student. Your student also there are three types. Shishyaha, a Sanskrit word for a student. Student, you can translate it as Shishyaha. The Shishya also, there are three types. What are they? Very important, no? because you are all students, no? Student is, Shishya has, the student is called as Vidyarthi. Vidyarthi. Vidyarthi means who wants knowledge, who desire for knowledge. Who desire for knowledge is called Vidya. Arthyate iti Vidyarthi. Vidya arthyate. By whom that knowledge is desired. Vidya arthyate. But he desire, a Vidyarthi, he may put effort, he may not put effort. He may be qualified, he may not be qualified. But he desire. So he is Vidyarthi. Then what is the second meaning? Antevasi. Antevasi is another name for student. Light put. Outside. Antevasi means who desire for knowledge and who put effort. Who desire for knowledge and put effort also, and go to college and get the application and fill the application and goes there and sit and study. Put effort. This is called Antevasi. He goes to Gurukulam and he studies there also, whether qualification, sadhana, chatushtaya, sampatti is there or not. Desire for knowledge and goes there and stay there and study. Antevasi. Third meaning of the student is Shishyaha. Shishya. The மூணுமே வித்யார்த்தி என்ன ஸ்டூடெண்ட் தான், அந்தேவாசி என்ன ஸ்டூடெண்ட் தான், சிஷ்யா என்ன ஸ்டூடெண்ட் தான். இப்ப சிஷ்யா என்ன மீனிங்னா, who is qualified to be taught. He desired for knowledge, he put effort for knowledge, and he is qualified also to be taught by the teacher. That person alone is called Shishyaha. How see subtle difference? So Vidyarthi just desire for knowledge. Antevasi desire for knowledge, put effort. We cannot say he may get Jnanam or not, we do not know, because qualification irukka illaya theriyadu. Arhata irukka theriyadu. But whereas Shishya is one who comes with full qualifications, and he desire for knowledge, he will put effort to get knowledge, and that person have qualifications. What qualifications here? Sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Viveka, vairagyam, shamadhi, shatka sampatti, mumukshutvam. So whoever has got, he alone can be called as I am so and so Guru's Shishyaha. Now, we Vidyarthiya, Antevasiya, Shishyaha, no, we can think over. So many people may desire to, but they won't put effort. Many people put effort, they desire also. Many people don't have qualification. So, நான் சிஷ்யனாக இருக்கிறதுக்காக முயற்சி பண்ணணும். I'm the student வேறே. Okay, இது போதும். So, Arjuna tells, why I am telling all this? Shishyaha, aham tava shishyaha. I am your student. Aham tava shishyaha. I am your disciple. Shadhimam, teach me. Shas means you have to teach me. What type of me? I am the one who surrendered to you. Prapannam mam. Who have surrendered to you. Prapannam tvam. Who have surrendered to you. Such to me, you have to teach. What? What is Shreyas? So, now, Arjuna, until now, he has given only chariot to the Krishna's hands. Chariot and its reins. He is only a driver. Krishna can say, Lord Krishna, you see, I am only a driver. You are not supposed to ask me to teach all these things. You have given me only the job of driving, and you are coming and asking me to teach. In the classroom kadiyadu, board kadiyadu, onnum kadiyadu. Not only that, Arjuna gave the whole chariot in the hands of Krishna. Now what is he giving? His whole life. Surrender means, that is the meaning. Surrender means what? You, the Krishna, my Guru, Aham Sishyaha means what? He is indirectly accepting Lord Krishna as Guru. Now Jivana Saradhi. Not Radha Saradhi. Jivana Sarathi. You are the driver of my whole life now. Now onwards. I am giving you a promotion from chariot driver to my life driver. That means Atmanam Rathinam Vidhi Shariram Rathamevatu. I am giving my whole life to you. You have to control my buddhi. Buddhi arakoreya irukke ipo. Just give me. See that? Accepting. Surrendering to the Lord. That is why our people say this is called Shraddha. The one whoever is having that Shraddha towards Guru, such a person definitely gets self-knowledge. For that our people say, any person, if they want to get benefit, they must have Shraddha. Mantre tirthe dvije deve. Daivagne bheshajam gurau. Yadrushi shraddha bhavati siddhir bhavati tadrushi. So on all these things we must have the shraddha, then only we get benefit. What are all they? Mantre. In mantra, whenever Guru gives the mantra, we must have shraddha in that mantra. மந்திரம் தீட்சை எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் வீட்டுக்கு வந்து இந்த மந்திரம் பவர்ஃபுல்லா இல்லையா யோசிக்க கூடாது. Once my Guru has given that mantra means that is the superior mantra, efficacious mantra. அப்படி நம்பிக்கை இருக்கணும். மந்திரே. தீர்த்தே புண்ணிய க்ஷேத்திரம். தீர்த்தம் என்ன? wherever the punya kshetram you go, there you must have tremendous shraddha in that punya kshetram. Pilgrimage. If you have shraddha, you get tremendous benefit. Otherwise, even I do puja, japa, everything there, I do snanam also, but I don't have shraddha. What people are talking, I don't believe all these things. No phalam. So, tirthe also you must have shraddha. Wherever you go Kashi, if you go Kashi, this is the phalam, they say, yes, I believe that. If you go to Rishikesh, this is the phalam, I believe. Rameshwaram, this is the phalam, yes. Ada shraddha. Mantre, tirthe, dvije, in Brahmana also. Third thing, what you have to keep shraddha? Dvija means Brahmana. A Brahmana, whoever comes to our house, a priest in temple, or to do some rituals, if he comes to our house, we have to keep shraddha on their mantras and that person also. Never blame the priest. குருக்கள் கோயில்ல சரியா பூஜை பண்ணலாம், அவர் நல்ல மந்திரம் சொல்றதே இல்லை, அவருக்கு ஒன்றும் தெரியாதுன்னு எல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. பாவம் அவர் அவளை கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு சொல்லும் போது அவருக்கு ப்ரொனன்சியேஷனே தெரியல, மந்திரமே தெரியல, சரியாவே பண்ணலாம், பணத்துக்காக ஆசைப்படுறான், இதெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. நம்ம பண்ணது எல்லாமே விருதா ஆயிடும். We are seeing many people criticizing the priest. அவர் ஸ்கூட்டர் மேல போறாரு, மோபேட் மேல போறாரு, அவருக்கு கூட செல்போன் இருக்கு, அவருக்கு கோல்டு செயின் இருக்கு, அவருக்கு கோல்டு செயின் இருந்தா உனக்கு என்ன? Why you are looking at his gold chain? Almost all pujaris having gold chain. இவனுக்கு அந்த கோல்டு செயின் மேல மனசு. Shastra knows this. Hey, never Look, all these things, Dvijena Shraddhaya. என்ன அவன் தானே பூஜை பண்றான், சங்கல்பம் பண்ணி வைக்கிறதெல்லாம் அவர் தானே பண்றாரு. So, mantre tirthe dvije. Mood aayadda. So, never criticize or never point out any priest. Whoever comes to your house or temple, anywhere. நம்ம இது ஜாகிரதையா அப்சர்வ் பண்ணணும். Deve. Then, the fourth one is Deve. Dvije means Brahmana. Deve means God. And any God. Whomever you are worshipping, on that God you must have Shraddha. கொஞ்ச நாள் பூஜை பண்ணி நினைச்சிருந்தெல்லாம் நடக்கலன்னா அவர் போட்டோ வீடியோ எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு எங்கேயோ போட்டு அப்படி எல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. So அந்த தேவே மீன்ஸ் on that God whom you are worshipping, continue the worship, continue the Shraddha, never lose the Shraddha. உங்களுக்கு எப்படி ஸ்ரத்த இருக்குமோ proportionally you will get that benefit. நமக்கு ஏன் பெனிஃபிட் வரலன்னா நமக்கு ஸ்ரத்த இல்லைன்னு அர்த்தம். சோ நம்ம ஸ்ரத்தா எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்த்துக்கணும். தேவே. ஃபிஃப்த் ஒன், ஆன் ஹூம் வி ஹேவ் டு கீப் ஸ்ரத்தா, தைவக்ஞே, astrologer. தைவக்ஞே, astrologer is one, தைவக்ஞே. On that astrologer an artham. Daivagnaha means astrologer. Daivagне means on the astrologer we must have Shraddha. அவருக்கு ஜாத்தகம் காமிச்சு இவருக்கு சரியா தெரியுமோ தெரியாதுன்னு சொல்லி இன்னொரு கேட்ட போய் அது காமிச்சு அது இல்லை இன்னொரு கேட்ட போய் பீப்புள் கோ ஆன் மூவிங் ஒன் astrologer to another astrologer. We are not supposed to doubt any astrologer. Whom you believe and on whom you have confidence, go to them only. போனதுக்கு அப்புறம் போய் கிரிட்டிசைஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. நான் சொல்லல, இதெல்லாம் சாஸ்திரம் சொல்லிருக்கு. தைவக்ஞே அது தப்பு. அதனால ஜாதகம் கூட மாறி போயிடும் நம்ம பிலீவ் பண்ண ப்ராப்பரா கான்பிடன்ஸ். தைவக்ஞே. தென் பேஷஜம், சிக்ஸ்த் ஒன். பேஷஜம் மீன்ஸ் மெடிசின். whenever that doctor வைத்தியா gives medicine, இது வேலை பண்ணுமோ பண்ணாதோ, இந்த டாக்டருக்கு நல்லா டயக்னோஸ் பண்ணணும் தெரியுமோ தெரியாதோ, we are not supposed to doubt any doctor or any medicine. If we doubt that person, that medicine will not work. Bheshajam means the medicine given by the doctor. Bhishak, Bhishak, the one who gives the Bheshajam. Bheshajam is medicine. Medicine is given by Bhishak, doctor. Okay, bishop illa, Bhishak. Then final Guru. And Guru also, that is called Prapannam. So once you surrender to the Guru, கொஞ்ச நாள் பழகினதுக்கு அப்புறம் குரு கிட்ட போய் படிச்சு அவர் எனக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியுமா, அவர் சொல்றது எல்லாரும் சொல்லக்கூடாது. And seeing the loopholes of the Guru, his weak points or our weak points, all these things, criticizing, pointing out, complaining, all these things really Mahapapam. So therefore Shastra is very carefully guide the people. If we have Shraddha on all this only, we will mature and we will grow. அதுல அவங்க கூட இதெல்லாம் இதுல எல்லாம் தோஷம் இருந்தா அவங்களுக்கு தான் ப்ராப்ளம், நமக்கு இதுக்கு. So they give the benefit of doubt to the Guru, give the benefit of doubt to the doctor, give the benefit of doubt to the astrologer. Let them have problem. I should not question. So very, very difficult. Very difficult. So Guru also Shraddha. Yadrishi Shraddha bhavati, siddhir bhavati tadrishi. நமக்கு எப்படி ஸ்ரத்த இருக்குமோ, எந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்குமோ அந்த அளவுக்கு சித்திர் பவதி மீன்ஸ் யூ வில் பி அக்காம்ப்ளிஷ்ட் இன் ஆல் திஸ். வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் மந்த்ரா. ஐ லைக் திஸ் மந்த்ரா. Even mantra japam, when we are chanting also, it is very powerful. With Shraddha, if you chant the Diksha mantra, you can do lakhs in lakhs. And that japa mantra itself removes all obstacles. Physical, adhyatmika level, adi bhautika, adi daivika, ellame poidum. So therefore, Yadrishi Bhavana Yasya, Shloka second line runs like this. Yadrishi Bhavana Yasya. Avanuடைய பாவனை எப்படி இருக்குமோ சித்திர் பவதி தாதிருஷி, அந்த பாவத்துக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி நடக்கும் அர்த்தம். சிம்பிள் வேர்ட் சொல்லணுமா, யத் பாவனா தத் பவதி. அது இவன் இந்த ஸ்லோகம்ல சொல்லியிருக்கான் இப்போ. So therefore, பிரபன்னம் த்வாம் மாம் ப்ரூஹீன. In this 8th shloka, Arjuna continues his problem in the sense, he is again justifying why I have come to this conclusion. Because after seeing everything, no prayojanam in this kingdom, nahi prapashyami mama apanudyat yatu shokam uchchoshanam indriyanam. Nahi prapashyami, I do not see anything. Nahi prapashyami, I do not find any solution. What for? Yatu mama shokam apanudyat. That solution, a remedy that which can remove my shoka. Shoka means sorrow. I do not find any solution or remedy that which can remove my sorrow. Arjuna tells, that means what? Accepting his own helplessness. There is problem in me, that is acceptance. That is why, as long as I don't see any problem in present life, I never desire for self-knowledge. As long as I don't see any dosha in my present life, present means until today, I never try to get that ultimate goal. This is true. A person, dosha darshanam, when it comes, then only he will work for moksha, he will go to a guru. Therefore, approaching a guru is very important. He tells here in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad also, and the Kripanaha word, Yajnavalkya says, who is Kripanaha? That mantra tells, Yova etadaksharam gargi aviditva asman lokan praiti saha Kripanaha. Hey Gargi, Gargi is a Vidushi Mani, a woman. Many questions she asked Yajnavalkya. That time Yajnavalkya tells, O Gargi, whoever without getting the self-knowledge leaves this body, asman lokat praiti, yaha aviditva, without knowing this knowledge. What knowledge? Who am I? What is my real nature? Where from I am coming? What is this creation? What is this at all? Not knowing his real nature, suppose anybody, that means without getting self-knowledge, without Jivan Mukti, if anybody leaves this body, aviditva yaha praiti saha kripanaha. So Arjuna might have heard this. So I don't want to be a kripanaha. So give me that shreyas, that knowledge. So I want to know here itself. In Taittiriya Upanishad also we can find Bhrugurvai Varunihi Varunam Pitaram Upasasara. Bhrigu goes to his father Varuna. Varunam Pitaram Upasasara Adhihi Bhagavo Brahmeti. Please teach me, give me knowledge, he asks. So that is very important. ஏதோ கேஷுவலாக கிளாஸுக்கு வரதில்லை, போய் குரு கிட்ட போய் சொல்லணும், எனக்கு ஆத்ம ஞானம் வேணும் అని வாயை திறந்து கேட்கணும். Dharmaraja and asked. Uddhava also asked Krishna. Now Arjuna also asked Krishna. Gargi also asked Yajnavalkya. So many people approached their guru and they have asked. They got knowledge. They attained that Brahmajnanam. What about us? கேட்கணும், கேட்டுதான் ஆகணும். எனக்கு ஞானம் வேணும், மோட்சம் வேணும்னு வாயை திறந்து ஒரு வாட்டி கேட்டா போதும். ஆமா, இத்தனை நாள் வருஷமா கேட்கலையே சுவாமின்னு, பரவாயில்ல இப்போ கேட்கணும் போதும். என்ன சொல்லி வச்சு கேட்க வைக்கணும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். அப்போதான் கமிட்மெண்ட் வரும். தட் இஸ் கால்ட் கமிட்மெண்ட். நம்ம கேட்காமலே சுவாமின்னு சொல்லிட்டே இருக்காங்களே, ஆஹா இட் won't work. It won't work even the guru teaches because I have not opened myself as a shishya. அதுதான் இந்த சரண்டர் பிரபன்னத்துக்கு இவ்வளவு மீனிங் இருக்கு. So therefore எது மம சோகம் உச்சோஷணம் இந்திரியாணம். I have lot of doubts, confusions, problems in my life. All these must go away. Indriyanam uchoshanam. All my sense organs are weakened. Uchoshanam, dries up, weakened. Weekend na week end illa. Exhausted my capacity, strength. Therefore, I don't find by getting Rajyam also this problem may go away. He says, Asapatnam Rajyam Riddham Avapya Api Adhipatyam Cha Shuranam Bhumau Nahi Prapasyami. Oh Krishna, if you get Rajyam, Arjuna, you will come out of the shoka. You are going to say that? No, no, no. My sorrow will not go away even by getting the kingdom. Arjuna tells. What is a kingdom? Asapatnam Rajyam Riddham. Riddha means prosperous. A Rajyam, a kingdom, getting which is prosperous. If any government, if they become a prime minister, with full majority, 2/3 majority, become a prime minister, it is wonderful. But in the Arakoraya, all aviyal madri, and the party, in the party, prime minister post shaky. Rivalries at any time. If he raises the petrol price, we will do strike. Even a lot of cooperation they are giving, they may lose at any time, they withdraw. They're rivalry. Here say, Arjuna tells, unrivaled kingdom. In the pakkam, and the pakkam. Namak in the pakkam problem, and the pakkam problem. That's why prime ministership post also not happy in this country, actually. So Arjuna tells, unrivaled kingdom means borders this side and that side of the country. That neighbor countries also must be friends. The Asapatnam. They are unrivaled in Artham. They are also helping to this king. All the time, otherwise what will happen? Anytime they are ready to fight. They are ready for war. So, such Rajyam, I may not be happy. Even Asapatnam Rajyam, if I get also, this side neighbor also nice, that side neighbor also nice, that kingdom, this kingdom, both are nice. I have no problem. In spite of that, I don't think so my problem will be solved. Riddham, not only that prosperous kingdom, ellave ready, ever ready, kashtamem padavenda Raja and the king, I know, but my problem will not be solved by this prosperous kingdom, unrivaled kingdom. Not only that, this is Ihaloka. Arjuna, Ihaloka problem, if you go to Swarga, you may get happy, you will be free from the sorrow. No, even I go to Suranam Adhipatyam api. Sura means Devatas. Suranam Adhipatyam means even after getting the overlordship on the gods in the heaven, Suras and the Devatas, Adhipatyam means sovereignty. Sovereignty over the gods. How Arjuna knows this? Namak Kurta? He will become the Prime Minister in heaven and Arjuna knows Te tam bhutva swarga lokam vishalam shine punye martya lokam vishanti. The 8th chapter is going to say that he knows that. In the Shastra somewhere he has heard. So he knows that even if I go to heaven also, my sorrow will not go away. Therefore, hey Krishna, please give me that knowledge which is Shreyas for me. Next shloka we will read. Shloka number 9. Sanjaya Uvacha Eva Muktva Hrishikesham Gudakeshah Parantapa Nayosya iti Govindam Uktva tushnim babhuvaha. Now, when Arjuna expressed his opinion, Dhritarashtra is very eager. Then what happened? What happened? So Sanjaya comes here. So what did Arjuna do after that? Now, when the curiosity arises in the mind of Dhritarashtra, Sanjaya tells to Dhritarashtra. Don't forget where from Sanjaya has come in the middle. The whole Bhagavad Gita is Sanjaya is telling to Dhritarashtra what happened. So Sanjaya Uvacha. Sanjaya says, he said, Uktva evam Hrishikesham Gudakeshaha Parantapaha Hrishikesham evam Uktva. Gudakeshaha means Arjuna. Gudaka means the one who conquered the laziness. Ishaha means master. That means who is alert. Ityarthaha. Sleepiness or dullness or manda buddhi. Ishaha means master. So Gudakeshaha. Gudaka plus Ishaha, Gudakeshaha. Arjuna is one who conquered the sleep. The day and night he can fight. Namakku sleep ready airkom. All people. That's why Arjuna is great because of this Gudakeshaha. Not only that, Parantapa. Tap means scorching. Paran means Shatrun. Paran tapayati. The one who scorches their enemies. The scorcher of enemies. In Arjuna name, if they listen, no, they feel they are sitting in the boiler. Modern example. Boiler la, ipo namak summer eppadi irukke? Boiler la ukkarna maadhiri irukkilla. So Arjuna enemies feel like that, as though they are sitting in the boiler. No? So Parantapati, Parantapaha Hrishikesham evam uktva. To Lord Krishna, Hrishikesham evam uktva, having spoken thus above, words. Evam uktva. Uktva means having spoken. And past tense. Having spoken thus means what? Until this 8th shloka, whatever Arjuna is talking, evam uktva, having spoken all these words, to whom? Hrishikesham. Who is Hrishikeshaha? Lord Krishna. Why is called Hrishikeshaha? நம்ம போனது ரிஷிகேஷமா ரிஷிகேஷமா ரிஷிகேஷ். இது ரிஷிகேஷம். One who blesses all the sense organs. Rishikam means sense organs. One who blesses all sense organs of the people by staying as Antaryami, indweller in Atmaswarupena, or impeller of all organs, is called Hrishikeshaha. So in Dvitiya Vibhakti, Hrishikesham. Hrishikeshaha tam Hrishikesham, to that Lord Krishna. Evam Muktva, what he did? Again, Tushnim Babhuva, he became silent. Having said the above words, he said one more word before going to become a silent. What is that word? Very important. Nayotsya. Nayotsya iti Govindam Uktva. In the first line, all previous statements. Evam Uktva Hrishikesham. Adella previous statements. சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் சும்மா இருக்க கூடாது. செகண்ட் லைன்ல he says again, ஏனா நயோத்ஸ்ய இதி, I will not fight, or I shall not fight. I am not interested in fighting. Nayotsye iti. In shloka, nayotsya is there. When you split it as where there is followed by vowel, E is the vowel. That vowel comes, this yotsye, it is yotsye. When you combine, that ekara will be dropped. When you split it, you have to read as nayotsye iti. Thus, he said, I shall not fight. Thus he said, Uktva, having said that, to whom? Govindam. To Lord Krishna, he said, I will not fight. I am not interested in fighting. When previous sloka he said what? Tvam prapanna. I am surrendering to you. If you are really surrendering, how can you decide this? See that this is called split personality. So whatever he said, he has to follow. Tava sishyaha aham, I am your disciple. சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் how can he take this decision? This decision means I will not fight. I am not interested in fighting. இப்பதானே சொன்ன you are my sishya, surrendering to me. அப்போ நான் எது சொன்ன அதுதானே பண்ணணும். Confused. Arjuna is really not totally surrendered. That's why Bhagavan is going to smile at Arjuna. Bhagavan எதுக்கு ஸ்மைல் பண்ண போறாரோ முன்னாடியே நமக்கு தெரியாது. Bhagavan is mocking at Arjuna. How Bhagavan can smile at Arjuna? Already he is problem he is having. அப்படி சிரிக்கலாமா அவர் பத்தி பார்த்தேன்னா? சிரிக்காமல் என்ன பண்றது? தவ சிஷ்யஹ அஹம் ஷாதிமாம், teach me, guide me எல்லாம் சொல்லி I will not fight. Where is you are having right to talk? You are totally surrendered. What you have to say? Tell me what to do. You have to ask. அப்படி சொல்லாமலே I will not fight. நம்ம பெண் என்ன பண்ணிட்டா? தூஷ்ணீம் பபுவா, சும்மா உட்கார்ந்துருக்கான். பூதாத்து, he became silent. தூஷ்ணீம் என்ன? Silent. பூதாத்து, பபுவா means lit. பபுவா, பபுவத்துஹு, பபுவுஹு. This is past tense, no? Happened long before. So Babhuva, Tushnim Babhuva. Having said this to Govinda, Lord Krishna, I will not fight. And he became silent. And the silent, Arjuna, Lord Krishna take it as an opportunity. This is the right time, so I can go ahead. So therefore, in this shloka, it shows how Arjuna, presenting himself as Shishya, surrendering Sharanagati, taken refuge in Bhagavan, and he is deciding himself what to do. There are so many people never surrender. Surrender is kashtam. Everyone சொன்ன மாதிரி பண்ணணும். அதனால நிறைய பேர் சரணாகதி வேண்டாம் ஒன்றும் வேண்டாம் நமக்கு. அதனால பகவான் நம்ம முன்னாடி இல்லை, அதனால சொல்லிகிட்டே இருக்கும். அவர் ஒரு நாள் வந்து கேட்டா அப்புறம் சொல்றேன். He's never asking us. அதனால பகவான் எங்க இருக்கிறார், பேச மாட்டார நினைச்சு எல்லாமே சொல்லுவோம். தன்னு மன சபு கவச்சு தேரானா, மணி, வெல்த், தனம், everything, body, everything is yours. Suppose Bhagavan is sitting and open his mouth, okay, give. Next day, அந்த பாட்டே பாட மாட்டோம். வேண்டாப்பா, இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு போயிடுவார் அவர். என்ன, we are very very intelligent. அதுக்குதான் எல்லாமே அவர் முன்னாடி வச்சுட்டு நைவேத்தியம் காமிச்சுட்டு மெல்லமா எடுத்துட்டோம். Real bhaktas are those people, they totally surrender. என்ன பக்தி? மார்ஜால பக்தி. சரி, அந்த பக்தி வேண்டாம் இப்போ நமக்கு. Now he tells in Sanjaya continues how Lord Krishna respond. Very important shloka. 10th shloka we will read. Tamuvacha Hrishikeshah Prahasanniva Bharata Senayorubhayor madhye Vishidantamidam vachah Hrishikeshaha. Here Bharata means O Dhritarashtra ityartha. Sanjaya is addressing Dhritarashtra because Dhritarashtra asked. So Sanjaya addressing the Dhritarashtra, O Bharata, Bharata Vamsham. The one who born in Bharata Vamsha is called Bharata. Hey Dhritarashtra, O Dhritarashtra, what happened when Arjuna uttered those words, Nayotsye? When Arjuna uttered those words, what happened? Hrishikeshaha tam uvacha. Lord Krishna tam uvacha. Arjunam uvacha. He said to Arjuna. What he says, it comes later. How he said, Prahasanniva, with a smiling face. That's why you can never see the Krishna furious face, always smiling. Mandahasam. Prahasan iva. Iva means as though. Mocking at Arjuna as it were. So many commentators writes on this Prahasanniva. They go on and on writing in the Prahasan iva word. They write Bhashyam. Idhukku Bhagavan sirichar. And the siripula ardham enna. Pages we have to read. Avar edhukku sirichar adula kuda irukra gooda artham enna. Nariya irukku artham adilo. Prahasanniva. Hey Bharata, Dhritarashtra. In the previous one word I have left, Govindam. And the Govinda, Gam Vindati iti Govinda. Gam and Prithvi, earth. The one who protects. Vindati means protects. The one who protects the earth is called Govinda. The one meaning. Another meaning is Ga Vindati means he who is possessed of the words in the form of Vedas. The one who possessed the words, all the words he possessed. In what form? In the form of Vedas. So that Lord Krishna means nothing but Veda, Veda Swarupam. All the Vedic words he possesses. That's why the teaching comes. Because the revelations came from the Lord. Lord Vishnu, Avatara alone, Lord Krishna. So Krishna is the one who knows all the Vedas. Therefore he is called Govinda. These are two meanings. Because Lord protects. He lifted the whole Parvatam, Govardhana Parvatam. So therefore he is the protector of the earth. So therefore, Prahasanniva Tam Uvacha, to Arjuna, he uttered these words. Lord Krishna spoke. Uvacha, Vach Dhatu. This is also a lit Rupam. Uvacha, Uchatuhu, Uchuhu. Idam Vachaha. To whom he taught? To Arjuna. What type of Arjuna? Vishidantam. Who was grieving, full of grief, sorrow, sad. Who was grieving? Vishidantam. Where is this Arjuna? Senayoho ubhayoho madhye idam vachaha uvacha. Arjuna, va, when I teach Pandra, he did not pull Arjuna to Haridwar, Rishikesham. In the Rishikesh poi teach Pandra, inga venappan. Exactly, Senayoho ubhayoho madhye eva uvacha. Idam vachaha. These words, from 11th verse onwards, next verse onwards, up to 66th verse, these words. What words? Brahma Vidya. Where? Senayoho ubhayoho madhye. Parungo. That means what? If a right teacher who can communicate properly, a student who is qualified, sitting in front of the teacher, at any place, at any time, knowledge will take place, the teaching will take place. Namakella infrastructure nalla irukumbodhu namakku mandayila era maatengirudhu. பாருங்க, ஃபேனு கீழே உட்கார்ந்து லைட்டு ஈட்டு எல்லாமே அட்டகாசம் கார்பெட் கீர்பெட் எல்லாம் போட்டு நமக்கு. So in between the both armies, they are standing there itself. When Arjuna became silent, Lord Krishna idam vachaha uvacha. And the idam vachaha is the crux of this whole Gita. Idam vachaha means this words, this word, or these words, idam vachaha. All these words Bhagavan spoke to Arjuna, how? With smiling as it were. ஏன்னா இப்போதானே சரண்டர் ஆயிட்டேன்னு சொன்ன, திருப்பி நான் யுத்தம் பண்ண மாட்டேன்னு எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும்? பகவான் சிரிக்கிறார். Why Bhagavan laughs at na? This commentator gives a lot of reasons. Okay. One reason is, Lord Krishna perceived Arjuna's enthusiasm. enthusiasm in the war, to fight. He prepared, no, he came to fight. And he has changed into grief. யுத்தம் பண்றேன்னு வந்துட்டான், அப்புறம் சோக சமுத்திரத்துல முழுகிட்டான். அதுக்குன்னு ஒரு சிரிப்பு வந்தது பகவான், நீ ஒரு க்ஷத்ரியனு, இப்படி வந்து இங்க அழுதுட்டே இருக்க வார்ல யுத்தத்துல అని ஒரு ரீசன், grief. And Arjuna said in the 7th verse, that is what? Do instruct me. Now you instruct me. When you ask me to instruct, that means you teach me what to do, what is my duty, how to remove my sorrow. Then where is right for you to decide? அதுக்கு ஒரு சிரிப்பு. சொல்லல டைரக்டா, சொல்லாமலே சொல்றது இதுதான். So there are some more reasons also. He commentators gives simple reasons only. No, you don't think, worry about those. Why Arjuna smiled at Arjuna, Krishna smiled. So just like that. That we will see that in the next class. So the important point is, if I am really qualified, where I am sitting, all the infrastructure is not the criteria. The presence of mind, the eagerness, the interest, the desire, intense desire to know, if it is there, that Guru is ready to teach anywhere. So the important, many people ask how Krishna taught Bhagavad Gita in the battlefield. Krishna taught, why you are worrying? அவர் கேட்கலையே எப்படி எப்ப டீச் பண்றது யுத்த பூமியில, ஆனா அவர் கேட்கல, நமக்கு எதுக்கு சந்தேகம்? அவர் டீச் பண்ணிட்டார், இவரு கேட்டாரு அர்ஜுனர். Both happened, we are getting benefit. Now many people have this question, whether they read Bhagavad Gita or not, that is a different question. How Lord Krishna taught this Bhagavad Gita in the battlefield? கீதா படிக்க மாட்டான், இந்த கொஸ்டின் தான் வரும் மனசுல. அதனால அந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாம் வேண்டாம். Will proceed. The whole teaching is going to start from the 11th verse, very important portion of Bhagavad Gita. That portion alone is elaborated in the whole Gita. If you understand this 11th to 66th verse, you can understand the whole Gita. If I don't understand this whole Gita also, we cannot understand. That means what? Attend regularly for all these classes. More in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.